Welcome to HWM Aston Martin, and today I'm excited to present to you this beautiful 2011 on a 61 plate DBS coupe. This car has done just under 16,000 miles, so 15,600 miles from new, and is a 12 model year vehicle. So that was the last model year really for DBS coupe. So that gave you the Garmin navigation unit in the front. You could also have a reverse camera, and there were some other tweaks and styling changes, but a lot of it really was sort of just little tweaks across the way. This is sort of the last incarnation of DBS before that car finished production and then turned into Vanquish in 2013, or for 13 model year in 2012. So give you a bit of a rundown of this vehicle. We'll also take you through the spec. You may well have seen it advertised on our website for some time with no photos, but we have been waiting for numerous parts on the vehicle, but now we're up together. This car is available and ready for collection. So this car is finished in Onyx Black. So Onyx Black was sort of a colour for DBS that pretty much you would see on most DBSs. If it wasn't that, it would have been tungsten or meteorite, and the very early cars you probably would have seen Storm Black, which is black with the red fleck in the paint. This particular one, Onyx, has got a silver fleck in the paint. Overall, this car is in lovely order for its age and its mileage, so don't forget it is getting on for sort of 12 years old. But overall, we have a few very minor stone chips around the front of the vehicle, but as a total package, this car is in lovely order for its age and mileage. You can probably see from just from the front here, this is a very classically styled DBS, so it's got all the bright work, so there's no sort of fancy black bits or carbon fibre. You do have the standard carbon fibre lower pieces on the car, so your front splitters and also your rear diffuser on this DBS. But as regards sort of specification wise, we do have things like the chrome side strakes. We also have the bright silver finish wheels with a bright front grille, and also the lighter finish on the meshes on the bonnet. DBS, for me, I think is a really classic car. It is a Bond car, but when you see these in the flesh, they still look amazing today as they did back then. But what we thought we'd do is give you a bit of a run round of the vehicle. We'll show you a couple of other features around the car, and then we'll take you through on the interior. So we'll give you a bit of a spin. So as I say, we have the bright finish front grille on the front, so you do have front parking sensors on a DBS, and as I say, this particular car has rear sensors and a rear camera, and as you can see here, we've got these silver finish wheels on this car as well. So we have done quite a bit of work to this vehicle, so we've done some leather work, we've also replaced the tyres, it's had a big service, so it is pretty much up and ready to go. You also, as I was saying, we got the silver side strake on the side of the vehicle along with the bright finish window surround. So on DBS there were no choices for that, you had a chrome finish window surround. Moving around the back of the vehicle, we have the smoked rear lights or the clear rear lamps. So being a DBS, these didn't come in any other colour, so you have the grey surround in these ones here, and then the lamp infill is in a painted colour, and you can just see those on the back. The lower diffuse on the back of DBS has got that iconic 3 slats across the middle there. I mean, they are just gorgeous to look at, these cars. We also have the black S on the back of the car, which was pretty much a standard feature. Unless you had an Ultimate, then you could then have that in red. We also have the chrome across the back of the boot lid here. Fairly resemblant really, I guess, of sort of Newport Pagnell Vanquish really, where you had the chrome across the back of the boot. And then moving you around to the driver's side of the car, and as you can see, it's in lovely order, this vehicle. We'll give you a bit of a spin around, and then we'll take you through on the interior. So inside this vehicle, again for me, DBS I think it's just sort of that final iteration of the VH cars. Not necessarily Vanquish, but for this particular model, and they were finished really beautifully. So you had things like your machined aluminium switches and dials and buttons on the dash. This was before Vanquish was introduced with the haptic feedback dash. But you've got a semi-aniline leather interior finished in Obsidian Black with the silver stitching. We also have the black piano trim package in this car, so that's the full waterfall stereo unit and the armrest here with your aluminium coin tray cover. We also have the carbon fibre door pulls on this particular car. which I think is a great addition with the glass switches. So later on in DBS's life, you will see this quite a bit, but this has the full glass switches top and bottom on this vehicle. The car itself, Bang & Olufsen was standard on DBS, and we have the DBS headrest logo as well on the back of the seat, and then we have the heavyweight carpet finished in Obsidian Black with a Taylor's grey roof lining. So overall, this is a pretty traditional sort of standard-ish spec that you would see for DBS, nothing too out of the ordinary. And as I say, the 12 model year then gave you the Garmin navigation unit that you'd have on here with the reverse camera. If you want further details on this vehicle, do give us a call here at the showroom or visit our website, which is hwmastonmartin.co.uk.